But anyway, I'm Josh Phelan. Okay. Real quick, who has a goal? Stand up, pretty please. A goal, period.
Like not a workout goal,
just a goal. Just oh, fantastic. Everybody's standing. Great. Have you ever failed at achieving a goal? Stay standing. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, have you ever failed miserably, but still kept going?
Stacy.
Stacy. Lovely. Have a seat. I just gotta wake you up a little bit. Can I get a example for one of these things that we're discussing? For one goal or objective that you had a struggle with trying to achieve or on the road to that? Anything? Any takers?
Yeah, lowered my blood pressure.
Lowered blood pressure. Great. You know what's cool about that? Lowered blood pressure, right there in those few words. That's your end result, right? That's what you wanted. That's ultimately why you all kept on going. You wanted to get to that end result. You weren't able to live with yourself. You wanted to prove something to yourself. You didn't want to waste time because you wanted to get to that end result. Whatever that was, whether it was a job, whether it was something to do with relationship, finances, whatever you're trying to get to the end result. So, little side tangent. Does anybody have a smartphone? Lovely. Hold out. You can do this now. Nice, I like it. You can do this now or later. You can just go to joshphelantraining.com. Super cool thing. Once you pull it up, you'll have a simple name, email, okay? You're going to get notes for the evening. You're also going to get a recommended reading list that I'll briefly go over a little bit. You're going to get 8 forms of wealth as well too. So it's going to go over physical, financial, relationships, career, adventure, legacy, and I think I'm missing like 1 or 2 more. But yeah, go ahead and send your name and email in there, and you'll pretty much get it like boom. Okay? So little side note.
An example, like an example to others.
An example.
An employer.
The employer, the leader. Ooh, I like leader.
That's what I meant by example.
I like it. Okay. So, for all of us collectively, I am wife, mother, father, husband, son, brother, cousin, athlete, student, coach, mentor, mentee, business partner, friend, trainer, entrepreneur, example, leader. You're all those things, right? To everybody. Tonight, that's your focus. I am, nothing else, okay? So forget about your titles, forget about what you are, were, am to other people, okay? At the end of your life, what is it that you want to feel? Think about that one. What is it that you want to feel?
I made a difference in somebody's life.
Made a difference. Awesome. So, once again, forget about the titles. This is strictly you, 5, 10, 100 years down the road. Alright?
Fulfilled.
What's that?
Fulfilled.
Fulfilled. Awesome. What else? Impact. Notice the theme yet? What else? Just feel. That's all I want you to think about at the end.
Love.
Love. Awesome.
Missed.
Excellent. Very cool. Missed. Complete. No pressure. Healthy and happy. Awesome. How does it make you feel just saying those things? Right now.
Empowered.
Empowered. Very cool. What else? Peaceful. Isn't that really cool? Okay. So, we want to think with the end in mind, going back to that first point. Alright, that's what this is all about. We're starting all the way over here. You guys are over the end. So that's what you want to do. You want to think about the end result when developing the goal, plan, objective. This is obviously more so for life as opposed to a small little, I want to get a car, I want to get this, or I want to go here. You know, we're thinking much, much bigger picture. So, end result. Cool? I think you guys like that so far. So now what I want you to do, between each other, grab anybody sitting next to you, behind you, name top 5 things that you would like to have, do, or become in 10 years from today. Have, do, or become. Top 5. Okay? I'll give you guys 1 whole minute, maybe 2. Alright, if you need it. So between each other. On mark, get set, go. So far, we've just uncovered, A, we've got to start the end, right? Okay, begin with the end in mind. We've all discussed it. We know where we want to go. We look long term, 10 years or so. Another little exercise, staying on this topic. Don't close your eyes yet, it's creepy. But I want you to close your eyes, okay? And I want you just to imagine, pick one of those things you were just thinking about. I want you to imagine that you just achieved it. I don't care whether it's tomorrow or 10 years from now. You just achieved one of those things you were just discussing. Close your eyes, give you 30 seconds, just think about it, okay? Close your eyes, imagine what it would feel like to stand there, accomplish whether you did it, you have it now, or you became whatever it is that you wanted to become. Lovely. Open your eyes. Ninja. Come on up. How's that feel? Freaking awesome, right? You're just thinking there, you're like, I'm the freaking man, or I'm the freaking woman. Like, this is amazing. It's empowering, right? You get excited. That's the whole point. That's the purpose behind this. Is you want to start with where it is, okay, that you're trying to get to. Once you get there, and you understand where it is you're trying to go, you want to envision it. Then, I want to set in motion a plan. Alright? And we're going to go over that. Write it down. And take an action. All that lovely stuff. So, Ninja, could you please try to get some answers out of them? Of how it made them feel? I heard empowered, right? What else we got? Excited? What else?
Confident.
Fulfilled. Confident. Very good. Very good. Confident, excited, empowered, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You might want to turn it this way. She's like, what? What else? Scared. Scared. Why scared?
Because you may not reach that.
You may not reach that. Fear of disappointment. What else? That peace. Because you imagine that you already have arrived and that you have achieved it. What else?
Joyous.
Joy. Very cool.
I was going to say relief.
Relief. Cool. She's tricky. You notice that? She writes bigger so she doesn't have to write as much. But you know what? If I do size 72 font, I don't think I'll do 6 words up here. That's clever. I like it. Thank you. So now we're going to get a little bit deeper. Okay. So going with that one topic, how can we get there? Out of those 8 forms, now I'll list them all off to you so you understand each one of them. They're spiritual, physical, financial. Your circle of genius, adventure, career, legacy, and relationships. Out of your 5 that you had already said to that one individual earlier, pick one of them, whatever is most important to you. I'm not going to ask you to tell me. Pick one that you realize is most important to you. Decide which part of that life, or which part of the area of your life that falls into, okay? Whether it is career, or it is relationships, spiritual, physical, whatever it may be. Okay? Now, think. What is one thing that you can do that'll get you closer to that? So, I'm not talking about arriving tomorrow next week. Amen, Olay. That's my niece, by the way. But something that is going to move you forward, push you on that path 10 years down the road. Start it today. Is there anything, you don't have to tell me, but is there anything that you can think of, yes or no, that you could possibly do starting today or tomorrow that would help you push you on that path to be able to get there? I see some head nodding. Some people are really, really deep thought in the spirit. It's good though, it's super cool. Alright? So, example, spiritual. It can be something as simple as meditation or prayer daily. Alright? Physical. Running a marathon, running a half marathon. Right? Career. Getting a raise and working from home 2 days. That's huge. Right? So, anybody ballsy enough to say what it is that they want to do or work on or achieve in 10 years? One huge one. Don't worry, we're just going to dissect it and I'm going to put you on the hot seat and we're all just going to put a laugh. Get it? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, let's pretend. My friend
I have
wants
one.
to. Camera crew, what do you got?
New York Times bestseller author.
New York Times best-selling author. Fantastic. How would you get there?
Write every single day for the rest of my life.
So you want to be a New York Times best-selling author when you have a tombstone?
Write to get better every day.
Fantastic. That's a point. Something that you can do every day. So here's, don't worry about it. This is on your notes as well too. Okay, I got you guys covered. Here's something that you can do. I learned this from Jerry Seinfeld. I think maybe 2 of you have heard this story before. He was asked one time by an up-and-coming comic. He goes, Jerry, what makes you so successful? Is there anything, tidbits that you can tell an up-and-coming comic that I could maybe possibly one that gets to your level? And he goes, simple. Get a huge wall counter. Gigantic. Okay? I want you to put it on a prominent wall in your house. Then get a red marker. Huge, big red marker. Each day, just write one joke. That's it. One joke every day. After you write the joke, go to your big wall counter, put an X. That was it. The guy's just like, write a joke a day. Really? You make over $200 million a year. You want me to write a joke a day? Are you kidding me right now? And he goes, because when you do that, it's discipline, consistency. When you start putting those X's together in a line, and you keep drawing them across that calendar, it feels pretty good. You start seeing more X's in a row. You get a chain of them going. Hey, look. Yeah, I did that. That's pretty good. You see all those X's? It feels good. But more importantly, it wasn't necessarily the fact that he kept on doing it. Or actually it was. But it wasn't necessarily the fact that he kept to draw the X's, but more so that it was consistency. Not that each joke was phenomenal, not that each joke was great, not that he'd even use each joke or even put it into something, but just the fact that he wrote a joke a day. That's what it came down to. So for you, what can you do each day in order to help you to move towards that one goal? I'm not trying to give you an answer to 100 problems that you have. I just want to solve one tonight, that's it. Okay? Because 100 great ideas equals 0 great ideas, because you're not going to implement 100, maybe 3. So I just want to work on one. So what is it that you could possibly do to get you from where you're at to where you would like to be in 10 years or less? How can you get there? Anybody got something that they're thinking about? Maybe that would help them along the path? Let's use an example. Let's do the whole my friend wants to do this thing, you know? Give me one. Something that you know is a big goal, even if it's not yours for real.
My friends are pushing me to make my social media marketing.
Yeah.
I've been hearing for years, you should do this, you should do this. Every year it gets worse and worse. But I get a lot of people supporting me, but I haven't moved forward yet.
Yeah.
So it's just getting to talk to the right person to get it started.
Yep.
So I need to get out there.
Very good. So one thing, there's this guy who's in the middle of a business plan idea. Long story short, he submitted it and he's towards the final runnings of it, and this is happening right now. And it's going very well. And I mean, you're talking like millions of dollars in ideas, like senators are contacting him, people that run Pensacola and all this stuff. Anyway, his strategy right now is how can I just get 1% closer to that goal, to complete it. Everything else is already kind of, not necessarily done, but it's started. He's got the ball rolling, so now it's just 1%. That's all I want you to look for. You're not trying to get all the way to the end result by next week or even next year. But how can you get 1% better, 1% closer, 1% to achieving, doing, or becoming what it is that you want to do every day? What do you think? Think it's doable? Possibly? Yeah, very cool. So, I got a couple little steps for you. This is going to help you to stick to doing what you said you were doing. What you just told your buddy sitting next to you. Alright? So I apologize, I did not memorize all of these. Okay. But numero uno, accountability. So just telling somebody, right? You're making yourself accountable. Is it's a little fearful, like, what if I don't do this? What if I screw up? What if I don't follow through? That's what the person's for. You're not just telling it just to tell somebody for the sake of it. You want to tell somebody that actually will, keep you accountable. Call you and say, hey, what's up? Or call you out on the crap. Like, hey, you didn't do that today. You better get that done. All right? You want somebody that's accountable. Write it down. Write that one thing down. Remember, we're not trying to solve your 100 problems. We all have hundreds, if not thousands of them. I just want to work on a huge one. Right? So write it down, whatever it is. And then, after you write it down, put it someplace that you can see, and then you'll be able to read it daily. When I first did that 3-4 years ago, I was told just to write down my top 5 for the year, and put it someplace that I could achieve, or put it someplace that I could see it every single day. So I did that. And it was right here, eye level, as soon as I exited my bedroom. November, December or so, all 5 were done. Freaking coolest feeling ever. Yeah! Because at the beginning of the year, you feel like you're just standing on the ledge, like, are you kidding me? How am I going to do this? Like, this is a lot. Get them all done though, because it's right there. It's in front of your face every single day. That's what you want. It's another way to kind of help keep you accountable because it's setting that trigger in your subconscious. All right? And then, once again, the calendar idea with getting a big wall calendar. If that's not your thing, cool. I wasn't really huge on it, so I just got a big calendar here. And then I can just flip them. But once again, if you really want to help boost your confidence with it, so you still see those X's, stack them. And you see last month, yeah, I got that whole month there, baby. Here's the next one, all right? Then when you get too much room, start taking it. Get the Sharpie, get the calendar. It works, it helps. Okay, and then also chunk it down. So once again, we're not trying to get all the way from point A to point B in a week or a year, all right? You just want to try to get 1% closer, 1% better, all right? And then just as we spoke of earlier, envision. Imagine seeing yourself doing, achieving, accomplishing. These things are becoming, right? And finally, do one thing every single day. Check it out, I got a little bonus thing for you. So, how was it so far? So far, so good? Sweet.
Better than therapy.
Yeah! So, Miss Eileen, please. So check it out. Has anybody ever heard of Simon Sinek? Yeah. What is this one infamous book? Ooh, baby. Sorta. Start with why. Oh my goodness, don't you worry. I think it's like the first or the second book on the list, okay? It is an extraordinary book. I seriously would recommend either making that your first read or your second read. Amazing. It's not that difficult to read. It's not one of those like really heavy ones, whatever. But anyway, the whole principle behind it is just starting with why. So we discussed starting with the end, but that's different. Why do you want to get over here? What is your reason, your purpose behind doing it? What is your drive? Because in reality, we're not even necessarily that, it says dull days. It's days where you're just like, you're just in the grind. It's not that anything hit the fan or anything's really going bad, but it's just you're grinding. You're constantly, you're going, you're doing it over and over and over. What's your why? Why do you want to keep going? Is it worth it to you? Really? You don't have to. You can call it quits. What's your why? Any takers? They can be generic. You can say for family. You don't have to get super specific. But give me something. What is your why?
Continue to build the confidence that I have the self-efficacy to reach my goals.
Confidence. What else?
Make a difference.
Make a difference.
Build a brighter outlook for my destiny.
What else we got?
To show my kids that anything's achievable.
Yeah, be a model for
What else? Dig deep. They say typically, when somebody, probably the easiest scenario would be sales, okay? Car salesman, whatever. Basically every industry, you're selling something. You have to ask why about 5 times before you get to the emotional trigger. That's the would be the purpose of that decision right then. Because originally, we'll use working out. Working out's an easy example. You have somebody, why are you working out? Lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? You want to feel better. Okay, well, why do you want to lose weight to feel better? So I can play with my kids. Getting closer. Why? Because I want to make a difference in their life. I want to be able to play with them, keep up with them. I don't want to be, you know, a parent sitting on the sidelines. I want to be interactive with their life. I want to make a difference with them. That's what it comes down to. So you have to understand what your why is, or you'll give up. You'll stop. When the days are hard, when you don't feel like it, when the days are dull. Thank you.